Hello everyone. I'm a few minutes early. I'll just get this chat up. Oh, I've got lots to talk about. Lots. You're probably wondering with the title. Well, I'm going to get into all of that. But first, I want to say hello to you all. So let me get the chat up so I can see you and say hello, everyone. How are we all doing this Saturday? I've no ponies. I was going to do ponies for my thumbnail, but I've not got any ponies. The only thing I've got is giraffes. That's all I've got. I don't have any ponies. All I've got is giraffes. I could do a giraffe shop. Anyway, I'm going to get into all that, guys. Oh, thank you, Kirsty. Lushtopia, thank you for being my mod today, darling. Rosalind, Fox Pop Love. I'll just call you Fox if that's all right. Foxy. I'm just after listening to Jimi Hendrix, funny enough, and it was Foxy Lady. Down, 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 Foxy. Anyway, guys, I'm glad you're here. I've got a ponytail in because I might be opening a pony shop. And I'll tell you why. Now, I don't normally do drama. Hi, Logan. I don't normally do drama, guys. I like to watch it, but I don't normally do it. But I'll tell you what happened yesterday. And the person in question is welcome into my chat, and we can talk like adults about this situation. If she wants to come in, that's fine. Hi, sweet Jamie, I love you more. It's true. If she wants to come in, she can come in. I'm not going to give her name out. Lushtopia knows her name, so if she comes in, we know who she is. But I'm not even going to give her any recognition on my channel because I do not want to send all of my beautiful subscribers to a channel with someone like this. Okay, I'll set the scene for you. Absolutely true. We'd pass the lie detector test on this. Now, I watch a channel called Shoot the Shit. And I love them. I love Shoot the Shit. They sit on the porch every night and that's what they do. They shoot the shit. That's like in Georgia. It's like chatting amongst friends and they talk and banter and all this kind of stuff. Now, I've not agreed with everything that Shoot the Shit has done, okay? But what I would like to say is I think they're really good people and they put their hand up and admit when they're wrong and they say sorry for the things that they do wrong. As grown-ups, that's the kind of thing we do. We say sorry for... In fact, I had to do it today and that's a whole nother topic. So anyway, I was on a drama channel and they were all talking about Rick from Shoot the Shit. They were all talking about him. Now, there was about 8 or 9 panellists on this live chat, 8 or 9 panellists, and they were all saying terrible, terrible things about Rick from Shoot the Shit. They were saying things like that he was a hillbilly, that he was an arsehole, that he was a pedo, all this kind of stuff, right? Now, Rick was trying to talk, and every time he tried to talk, one of them would be shouting and bawling. There was only one man on the panel, but the rest of them were women. And they were all shouting and bawling, and Rick couldn't even say a word. And they were muting him from the chat, etc. So I thought, oh, come on. That's so unfair. That is so unfair. Now, if you were to see that in the street, that happening, one person standing and 8 people round them shouting and bawling and saying, you're an arsehole, you're a paedophile, you're this, you're that, you know, well, you would be questioning the paedophile thing. But I know for a fact Rick isn't one. Rick stays with children. Pam used to foster children and they do not allow convicted paedophiles to even stay across the road from children, nevertheless have them in their house. don't do that. That's something that doesn't happen. So for any man to be called that, or any woman to be called that, and it not being true, is a terrible, terrible thing. That can ruin someone's life, even if they're proven that's not the case. That kind of stigma sticks with you forever. So this was going on. I'm watching this. I'm friends with Rick, and these people were just firing in all these terrible, terrible insults, and I couldn't sit. Now normally I don't get involved, but I couldn't sit back and just watch this. So I types in the chat, "Don't you think this is a bit unfair? You've got 9 people on one, and you won't even let the man talk." Right? That's exactly what I typed. Sent. So this lady replies to me and says something about, why don't I grow a ball bag or something like that, like a testicle bag, something along the lines about a ball bag. Right? Now, I thought, okay. So I thought, right. So I types, "Don't you think it's by your bedtime? What are you?" I think it was maybe by your bedtime because you're talking like a child. Talk like an adult. You're on a live stream. Sent. To which she replied, "Blueberry, why don't you go and open a My Little Pony shop?" I swear, if the chat, I'm not even wanting to send you to the channel, but this is the God's honest truth. That's what she said to me. "Why don't you go and open a My Little Pony shop?" So, at first I typed, if you were to see me face to face, you wouldn't be saying that. People are big and bad behind keyboards. Face to face, it's different. But the more I thought about it, the more I was laughing my head off. And I was thinking, I would love to open a My Little Pony shop. And I was thinking all the possibilities were running around. I would have a My Little Pony goes to Mars. I would have a My Little Pony over the rainbow. I would have a My Little Pony in the jungle. I would have My Little Pony swimming. I would have all these different scenarios of My Little Pony. And I thought, I would love that shop. And I hope she's in here. But for someone to say that to me and it meant to be an insult, now, I'm from Glasgow. I have been called a lot worse and said a lot more insulting things than that. Right, so I had to double check the person's profile. So I clicked the 3 dots and went to her channel just to see who she was. And yes, she is an adult, but I think maybe she wants to check herself. So yesterday I was in the kitchen doing my ironing and Mama Bear comes on. Right, she's in the drama community as well. And I don't type in her chat, but I like to listen. I like to listen to what's going on. I'm nosy. And who else is there but this lassie that had this argument? And Mama Bear was praying. And Mama Bear was praying and saying, "Hallelujah, Jesus." And this person that told me to open the My Little Pony shop's going, "Amen. Amen. Praise the Lord." I'm doing my ironing. It took me all my time not to type, "Have you sobered up yet?" Have you sobered up? There's a big difference for you today. Praise Jesus for what you were last night telling me about ball bags, lady. So there you go. So that's what's going on with the My Little Pony shop. But I've not got ponies, but I could have My Little Giraffe shop. And look, I can't even turn you around, can I? She's wanting the giraffes, but she won't get them because all these giraffes were sent in to me by beautiful subscribers. Have sent me all these beautiful giraffes. So, see, for the lady that wants me to open a My Little Pony shop, have this. I don't know if that was meant to mean I'm too nice. You know what I mean? Oh, let us pick on Rick. Let us all gang up. Wait to see this, guys. I'm sorry, but I cannot sit back. I don't care who it is. Even if it was someone I hated, I can't see 7 people on the one, 8 people on the one person, and not even letting them talk. I can't see that. I've got to say something. So I did. You know, and I thought I'm going to get jumped on here, and I was waiting. I was waiting on something, but I was not expecting that. Portia, my little sloth shop. Jamie, Poppy. If Poppy was given a chance, she'd be away with my giraffes. But nobody gets the giraffes. They're mine. Oh, right. I'm going to tell you what happened. Jamie, I don't know if you listened earlier, but listen, guys, I'm glad I've got yous because this is like an event for me. I know that a lot of people like live stream 24 hours a day near enough, but I don't. I like to do it on a Saturday, and I look forward to it. And there's sometimes I want to talk about how I feel, and that's the way I want to today. I never put a video out today, if you've noticed, and it's probably the first in months and months that I've not put a video out on a Saturday. Hi, beautiful Eleanor. Oh, Lewis, you're just so cute. I love Lewis, and he's got a great singing voice. He really has. I've not been feeling the best recently. I'm not even going to go down depression route. I'm just going to say I've not been feeling good, but I've been taking this hormone called, well, it's a tablet called tamoxifen is called, and it's to stop me producing estrogen and all this kind of stuff. But because I've had chemotherapy, they say that it pushes you through the menopause early. Right, I'm 48 this year, so it's pushing me through. So my hormones are all over the place, guys, this whole week. And I've been crying. I'm not going to kid, and I've got hankies all about me because I've been sitting crying. And I don't even know why. I can't even tell you why. Because I've got a beautiful house, I've got beautiful babies, I've got a beautiful family. You know, I've got everything that I could possibly want. I'm not fantasizing about being a millionaire or anything like that. I don't. So this is what's getting me. There's nothing really there, but I'm feeling really, really down. You know, all the time recently. It's took me all my strength to drag myself up to my swimming in the morning. And everybody knows I absolutely love my swimming. You know, it's like I don't even want to say habit, but it's like a kind of ritual. You know, I'm up my swimming every morning, and it's took me all my time to get up there. And a few mornings I've thought I'm going to skip it, and then something in the back of my mind went, "Get your bag ready and get up." So I had been up, but I didn't enjoy my swimming, but I forced myself into it. So today, oh, Portia, yeah. See, that's how I've had to cry. And that's how I didn't want to make any videos because I've not been feeling it. And every one of my videos that I've done, I've been happy while I've been doing them. And I think it comes across in the actual video that I've been happy. And I just think the vibes come through the screen. I think if I'm giving out positive vibes in videos, the person watching it's going to receive them. That's where I think. And if I'm sending out negative vibes, it might come back as negative. So I've not put any video out this week because I've been feeling so down. I have. So today I broke, just before this live stream actually, about an hour before it, I broke down. I was in tears. My son was in the kitchen and he was messing about the sink. He came in and he said, "Mum, there's no hot water." And the first thing I thought was, is there gas? So I says to him, "Go and check the gas." So he went out and he went, "The gas is fine," at the gas box outside. So I goes into the kitchen, that's where the boiler is. So I looks in and the display that normally has like lights on and numbers was off. So I start messing about with the buttons, pressing on, pressing off, and there's a dial and I'm moving that. So my son's saying to me, he's making a smoothie for his breakfast, and he's saying to me, Mum, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. I'm going, now, I'm trying to fix it, and I'm doing that. I'm fiddling about, and he's going, Mum, maybe try this. And I'm going, I know, son, I'm trying it. So I'm running, I'm getting more frustrated with this. And then he says something, I went, oh, just please stop. I'm trying to fix it. And he just went, okay, Mum. And he carried on making his smoothie, right? And I'm at this box, and he went away into his room with his smoothie. I can't get it on. I'm going to need to phone someone out on Monday to fix it. But that means there's no heating or hot water. But luckily we're in summer just now, so I don't really need the heating on. So I came in and I was sitting, and about 5 minutes later I just burst into tears, and I felt, oh my God, I can't believe I done that to him. He was just in making his I'm going to cry. He was just in making his wee smoothie, and there I am shouting and bawling. Well, no shouting, but I'm in there doing that to him. So I says to him, come in. So he comes in and I says, look, son, I says, I'm really sorry. I says, I didn't mean that. I says, it's just my hormones just now. And not only that, I'm the kind of person, I like to be even the whole time. I don't like to be up too high, and I don't like to be down. I just like things just to go just normal. And see if something happens, like a bill comes in unexpected, or something breaks in the house, or something happens, my anxiety goes through the roof, and I feel as if I can't breathe. And that's the way I felt with that. I couldn't breathe, because the whole time I'm trying to fix this thing, I'm thinking it's a Saturday. But in the long run, I don't need the hot water, or because I can boil a kettle. I don't need that, and the shower's electric, so that heats up fine. And I don't need the heating because it's warm enough. So the whole time I'm thinking I'm not going to be able to phone someone out to Monday. And all this is all going round my head, and I feel as if I'm taking a heart attack, in the kitchen. I could feel pains in my chest trying to take a breath in. And I come in, and then I sit for 5 minutes, and I think, it's because I'm going through it's hormones, it's because I'm going through the bloody change of life. And there I took it out on him, and he was just in making his wee smoothie. Oh, does he, Jamie? Oh, thanks everyone. But that's what I've been going through this week. And it's been all week. I've just been feeling like this. I've just been... it's my age, guys. It's just my age. I think it's just... I hope it's just a hormone thing. I hope this isn't just going to be me. I might open that pony shop after all. So that's why there's no video, guys. And I feel... someone with a card stopping right there. That's okay. I feel bad about not putting a video out, but then again, I wouldn't want to put a video out under these conditions and have maybe bad vibes going through, when you're trying to... Because I believe in that. I believe a lot in positive attention and positive thoughts. And that's basically what praying is. When you're praying, you're being positive towards someone. And if all I'm feeling is negative and I'm doing a video, people are listening to that. I don't want negativity going through the screen into them. That's just the way I feel. I can express myself. See, this is it. That lady, Amanda knows her name. I'll tell Jamie her name as well. But I'm not going to give her channel any publicity or that. But she's more than welcome. I mean, she'll see the title of this live stream and she's more than welcome to come in and we'll talk like adults. And I've got it on top chat, guys. Put it on live chat. See? Total professional. Bella. Well, I've been single for how many years now? 5 or 6 years now. I've been single and ready to mingle. I think I'm ready to mingle, but nobody wants to mingle with me. you know, maybe wait till the change is past because I'm up and down right now. I'm like that. Have the good days and have the bad days. But I don't think, see, this weather's crazy. Lushtopia will tell you it's been crazy. Oh, thank you, Eleanor. See, once you, I mean, I've been doing this for like 4 years now, and I've been usually doing like 2 videos every week. But just knowing that I wasn't doing a video today, and I was thinking maybe I'll do a video just put my makeup on and stuff. But I was crying like 10 minutes before I put the makeup on, and I thought I can't. I just don't want to put that out to you. So I don't. Yes, I need to find a Mr. Blueberry or Mrs. Blueberry, as the case may be, to help me run a pony shop or my little giraffe. There's a line for me. See, My Little Pony, I could have My Little Giraffe, and we could have giraffes and all different, like baby giraffes, medium-sized giraffes, large giraffes, or pink. I mean, we've got all these giraffes. I should have my giraffe cup. Oh, Bella, I was with my ex-husband since I was 12. I started going out with him when I was 12. We got engaged when I was 17 and I was married at 19. So not only did I was married to him for like 20 years, but not only that, I'd grew up with him my whole life. And when we divorced, I thought, but would I even like, would I enjoy doing? I didn't know who I was, what I liked, anything like that. And I just gave it time, and then I started to realise what I enjoyed. I mean, I went on holiday myself, I enjoyed that. I do my YouTube, that's a wee hobby. You know, I love sitting out in my garden with my dogs. I love sitting watching the birds out there. I mean, I've got. Oh, see, I was going to show you my phone, and these are on my phone. I've got pictures of the big seagull. There's a big seagull that comes down and just sits in the bird bath as if it's the ocean. Just bobs about the bird bath. So I've got pictures of that, and you know, so. Oh, Jamie, that's sad. That's terrible. See, nothing like that happened with me and my ex-husband's relationship. We just fell out of love. That's basically it. But since we've been apart, he's doing fabulous. He's just bought his own house, and he was up here like an hour ago, and we were having a laugh and a joke, and he was being cheeky to me. So I says to him, "Get over my knee and get spanked." But not a kinky thing, like a proper spanking. And we laugh, and we have a joke and stuff like that. And I've says to him like he's moving into this house. If he needs a hand with me, I'll load up my car and we'll get him sorted in his new pad. And I only wish the best for him. And he feels the same with me, and that's a great thing. That's good that we're like that, and it's great for the kids. Oh, Sylvia. Hello, Portuguese, wow. See, I would love to visit these places. Oh, Logan, I don't know what I need. I really don't. I don't know. See, when it's like hormones like this, it's nothing particular. It's not money or or anything. I don't know what it is. It's just crazy hormones, and it's pushing. These tablets stop me producing estrogen, so I'm not even allowed to get hormone replacement therapy or anything like patches, because of the cancer thing. My cancer was hormone reactive, so it grew with estrogen and stuff like that. So I've just got to go through it cold turkey. I've just got to get on and get on with that change of life, girl. Get on with it. Ah, I know. See, I can't keep up with the chat. Honestly, I can't. Just thinking my eyes today, guys. Are they on fleek? You can tell I've been crying, can't you? Hey, day eyes. Phoenix, yes. Well, as I say, I'm just back from Croatia. I went there myself, done it all myself. And you know, there's something really satisfying about knowing you can do stuff yourself. You know, if it came down to it. I always thought if there was an apocalypse or something, I could do a lot of stuff myself. But when you're in a relationship, sometimes you think you can't do anything without the other person. And I'm pretty sure my ex-husband's the same now. I bet you now he can cook up some great food and do a lot of stuff that he couldn't do when we were together. Bella, I just call Lushtopia usually. In fact, I called her last Saturday crying. That's the kind of exciting phone call she gets for her mum. And then I feel bad about phoning her, crying about stuff. But I can't help it. I don't know who else to cry at. Poor Poppy and Mr. Mike are fed up yet. Oh, I cry to Poppy and she just sits like that at me. And then I just think, oh, you deserve a better mummy. You know, all this comes out. Yes, Jamie, they're always good to talk to. Yes. Oh, Logan, you are so sweet, and trust me, it's not cute. My crying's not cute. It's horrible. Horrible crying. I've got the kind of cry that goes like that. That kind of cry comes out. It's not cute at all. Jamie, I'm the same. Maybe it's just a woman thing. Am I just being normal? I don't know. See, this is just happened recently, the past like week and a half, and I'm also going to the dentist right now, which is traumatic because I had a dentist slap my head. I kid you not. That's the kind of dentist we have over here in Scotland. He slapped my head. He was pulling a tooth, and this tooth had an abscess, by the way, right? And I was like, oh, and he was like, we need to get this tooth out. And I was going, oh, I can feel it like that. So he gave me 3 jags of the Novocaine, right? And I could still feel it. And he was pulling it, and I was like gripping onto the seat, and I was like torture. I had a nurse hold my head back like that, and he was pulling it, and eventually gets out, and I was going, oh, and he came over and he went, it's all in your head. And then he stuffed a bit of cotton wool up my gum. I'm sitting in the chair absolutely boiling like that. I could visualise myself getting out the seat and grabbing the drill bit and just, you know, violent stuff. I could see stuff like that happening. But later on I realised he should have never pulled that tooth because there was an abscess there. He shouldn't have. I should have been given antibiotics first. No, not this guy. He was just like, lie back. Well, that's a what, £100, £200 out. So I've had a lot of bad stuff done. So the dentist always scares me. So me and my son, well, it was my son decided, Mum, going to phone the dentist, and I thought, "Oh, I'm going to need to phone for myself because I've got a tooth up here. It probably needs done." So he phoned and he said, I said appointment for me and my son. He got one visit to get his teeth cleaned. I'm still going. I have to go next Friday again. He's going to clean all my teeth though. My teeth are all going to get cleaned, so that's a bonus. But still, this is going to be my 4th visit. See, next time I'm not even going to make an appointment for myself. Oh. Yes, Bella. What I found out, because I changed my dentist after the whole head slapping incident, I changed my dentist. Because I just had bad thoughts about that man, and honestly I could see myself grabbing the drill. And so when I got my dentist to go to now, he said that should have never been pulled because when they give you the Novocaine, if you've got an abscess, it's like pus, right? It's pus basically that's up here in your nerves, at your tooth. So when they're trying to put the Novocaine in, it's not getting to the nerves because of all the pus. So they're putting it in, but it won't get to the nerves and freeze and freeze your mouth. So they've got to give you antibiotics first to get rid of the pus, so when they give you the jag, it freezes your mouth. So that's what. But imagine, can you imagine getting slapped in the head by a dentist? Right, that's the kind of dentist we've got over here. Right, so I'm not afraid of My Little Pony shops at all. Girl, you know, I was like the whole girlfriend. You know, I'm 48. Does this person know what age I am? Don't talk to me about boss acts, for God's sake. Oh, I had Jamie. Do you know, I wanted to slap the man back, but I had the gauze up my tooth like that. And I'm sitting like that with my arms folded thinking, don't do it. The whole time I'm just thinking, don't do it. Don't do it. And I'm thinking about, see, in our dentist surgeries, now this is, Lushtopia's probably seen them, and a hospital, we've got posters everywhere. You know how you've got dentist posters like, have a nice smile, and a smile is everything. Our posters are a picture of the dentist or hospital. I'll give you an example of the hospital one. The hospital one is a hand, and there's an intravenous, you know, drip in the hand, and it's what would you prefer, intravenous drip, and then the next one is a police handcuff and the police. So if you're cheeky in the hospital, what would you prefer? Your treatment or hook up with the police? It's the same in the dentist. They've got the same poster in the dentist, and it's what would you prefer? Would you prefer a lovely smile, or would you prefer handcuffed with the police? So you're frightened, you know, even the slap in the head, you're frightened to say anything. But see, nowadays the handcuffs are appealing to me. I'd quite actually like that, to be arrested. See, I'm turning into a pervert or something like that. Because even the policeman that was down here taking a statement off me, I was looking at him. Lush Topi, I'm sorry. It's true, I was looking, and he probably seen it, and I didn't care. He probably seen me looking at him. And I was like, you going to arrest me about that, officer? You know, it was all the whole in up there last week on top of the wall looking at the firemen. I've turned, what have I turned into, guys? What have I turned into? Is this YouTube? Eleanor, that's our posters, I swear to God. That's our posters in the dentist and Phoenix. Wow. Oh, oh, see, that makes my day. That, Eleanor, that's the posters we've got. It's, choose your treatment. Would you like your intravenous strip here, in the hospital, and it's got someone's name band, the hospital hand? Or would you like the hand with the handcuffs and a police officer? The way I'm feeling now, I'm like, I don't know, would I want the treatment or would I want the pole? I'd probably go with the pole. See, that doctors are nice as well, nurses. Oh. Oh. What's nitrous oxide? What is that? Oh, Leah wants to say hello. Hello, beautiful Leah. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hi, Duke. Oh, it's gas. I don't know if I'd want to try that. I think I would be MWI, as we say in Glasgow, mad with it. Eleanor, that's what I'm saying. My hormones are all over the place. I'm going for crying my eyes out to being dirty minded. Mrs. Dow working in the gutter. That's the way I am. To happy, to sad again, to cry my eyes out. I felt earlier on as if I was taking a heart attack with the boiler. It's terrible. Oh no, I wouldn't try that. I wouldn't try that, Jamie. No, I wouldn't try that. See, this is something I can honestly say, and I was like, I grew up in the 80s, and in the 80s it was all the like ecstasy tablets and acid tablets were flying and all the rest of it. I never took any, and I'll tell you why, because I've got some imagination. I think that's why I'm so good at my ASMR videos and bring some of my own imagination into it and try and make it unique. And even my house, I do things, use my imagination. So I always thought to myself, if I was to try anything like hallucinogenic, I would, I'd be tripping bad. It wouldn't be a nice, no, 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 it wouldn't be a nice trip. I would be on one of these trips, like with the devil, that like chased with monsters. I would be, so I never ever touched any of it. I was a good girl. Well, I was a good girl that way. I was a bad girl other ways, but we'll not get into that. Yes, see, Jamie, I'm with you with that. Yes, Eleanor, I couldn't breathe earlier. I felt as if I couldn't breathe earlier, and I'm shouting at my son. And see, when I came in and I kind of came down, I felt so bad, and I felt he was just making a smoothie. I'm going to cry again. See, it's all coming back. It's all coming back. Because he's such a good boy. He doesn't need that. And I suppose he's used to me now. I suppose he knows Mum's just crazy. Mum's going through it. Oh, Logan, see, I never thought of that. I just thought that I would be in a terrible, terrible crazy trip. I think, see, when I was a wee girl, it was people that sniffed glue. That's the kind of thing that would be happening back in my day, and no one should ever do that. But back, I was in the 70s, right? I was born in early 70s, and you would always hear people saying, "Oh, there's crazy glue sniffers on the roof," and you would look up in school and there'd be people going, "I can fly, I'm a bird," stuff like that. You know, that scared the absolute out of me. I don't want to be on a building thinking, "Oh, here I can fly." You know, I don't want that. And it happens. It happens to people. It's not as if I'm making it up. That's what happens. So I would be one of the people that would happen to. And you hear about these people as well that have took the drug once, like ecstasy and things like that, once, and that's it. They're in a coma. So no, no, no. My mind's crazy, and you know I think my mind's constantly like that without drugs. Oh, hi Alana. Claire, is that her name? Claire. I hope I'm saying it right. Hello, Claire. A kiss to you as well. Oh, Mandy, I've never heard of people actually getting stuck in their trips. Now, I know that one of my family members, I won't say which one, but one of my family members, to take a drink, just pineapple juice. One of my family members had come home one night and stood for 10-15 minutes outside the house staring at the grass. And when I spoke to this person and said, "What were you doing out there staring at the grass for 10 minutes?" They said to me they were watching the blades of grass turning into little men and running about the place. I said, "Get up the stair, get to your bed." See, I've heard stories for everybody because I grew up with people all round about me taking it, and I thought I would take a bad trip. I would take a bad trip, you know. So I've not done any of that. See, I'm good, really. Oh, Ashley, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful Saturday, and I send you all my love and all my hugs. I love you all. I do enjoy spending time with you, and even just talking to you has made me feel better because I was really, really down, and now I'm feeling a lot happier and kind of hornier. I don't know. It's because you're so good looking. Apart from you, Lushtopia and Jamie, I'm not talking to you, family members. The rest of you. I'm sorry. See, crazy. Jamie, see, tonight's a good night, you know, for where I stay, for like spotting the firemen, policemen, that kind of thing, you know. So I'm always on the lookout. Oh, Elena, I haven't yet. It's still, I'll tell you, it's on my window ledge. I've got the two journals sitting side by side. And see, when I wake up in the morning, that's what I see. So I've not used it yet, but I definitely will be using it. Oh, there's my nail polish. Remember last week? Apart from it, that's not. The nail polish stays on false nails, but it won't look. The false nails won't even stay in my nail. Yeah. Oily. Oily, sad, depressed blueberry. got to laugh or I would absolutely cry again. You know? With dirty teeth that needs cleaned. I mean, what else? That needs a pony shop. Where is this lady? Why is she not coming in and talking to me? To tell me about my shop. I'm sure if I came on here, I would get people interested in, like, the Dragon's Den. Has anybody seen the Dragon's Den? That could be my pitch to the dragons. I could go in and say, look, I've got a YouTube channel and all that, and my idea is to have this pony shop and have ponies all over the shop with all different accessories, and we could have a display with ponies from around the world, and all the ponies could be all different, you know, in Scotland, the Scotland flag, in Ireland, Irish flag, and American and Canadian, all over the ponies from around the world. Then we could have ponies from under the sea, and we could have ponies like for the deep sea, the Pacific, the Atlantic. We could have, you know, do my pitch and ask for what, 50,000, 100,000, but $100,000, £100,000, please, Dragon's Den. I mean, they'd be throwing their money, throwing it at that idea. That'd be the best. They'd be like, that's the best idea we've ever had in Dragon's Den. I'd be like, you know it. The Lushtopia, they'd probably give me more than 100,000. They'd probably be up in the ante in each other, and I'd be like a bidding war. A bidding war for this pony shop. I'd just be standing back going, your thing, you know. Yeah, Lushtopia could be there, because I used to call her Pony Girl when she was younger, because she was always prancing about like that. And I used to go, she's a pony, she's a pony, she's a pony. And she could be doing that, and I've got my ponytail, and we could all be doing that around the Dragon's Den, and it'd be the best episode ever. Don't you think? It'd be talked about all over social media. We would be social media. We would be, what do you call it, viral. That's what it would be, viral. Pony sensation. Scottish woman makes £1 million in the one day. And I'd be on going, Lewis Capaldi, check me out, big boy. Oh, see, that's how I don't need any drugs. That's the kind of shit that's going through my head all the time. Oh, man, that's all. It's all been happening in my brain just now. Have you ever seen the Simpsons episode? And it goes into Homer's brain, and there's things done. There's cartoons dancing in Homer's brain, but people are talking to him, and that's what's happening in my brain right now. Oh, Lewis Capaldi. I love Lewis Capaldi. And I love, did you see Lewis Capaldi go on stage in the festival? What festival was that again? What festival? See, my mind's went blank. There's too much dancing and stuff happening. Oh, Glastonbury, thank you. And because Noel Gallagher, Phil Oasis, had slagged him off, right, had slagged him off. Slagged him off just means, you know, how can I say it for everyone else to understand? Oh, Log Cabin. I love you, Log Cabin Craft Room. How would you explain slag them off, Lushtopia? To people that don't know what slagged means? Because you might think that's a dirty lady, but not in Scotland. If we say slagged off, it's complete. That's not what it is. It's not like a dirty woman. It's made fun of, dragged, right? In Scotland, if slagged off just means you're dragged by someone, and no Gallagher for Oasis slagged off Lewis Capaldi, and Lewis Capaldi done a video, and he's watching Noel Gallagher, and he's going, I can't believe I just got slagged off with Noel Gallagher. This is the best time of my life and everything. It was hilarious, and he's going, that's it. And he's looking online for Oasis hats and the Oasis Parker jacket that they used to wear and stuff. So when they went on stage in Glastonbury, they had a display first of all with Noel Gallagher slagging him off. And then you had Lewis Capaldi with his Parker on and his Oasis glasses coming on stage like that. It was brilliant. Because see, in Scotland, you slagged off. You don't realise that people around the world could think that was a dirty lady you were talking about, but it's not. Slagged off just means dragged. That's fish, that's something else. See, we've got to watch what we say because we don't realise. In fact, when the first time that we were ever in Florida, Amanda was only 2 or 3 years old and she still had a pacifier. But we called them dummies. And I remember my dad going to a shop because she'd lost her dummy. And my dad went to a shop and he was saying, have you got any dummies? And they were like, looking at my dad like, dummies? You know, my dad's gone, dummies for the baby, dummies for the baby. And they were like, looking at him. And he went, dummies? And they went, oh, pacifier. And I thought, I've never heard it called pacifier. You know, it just shows you how sometimes we could get ourselves into bother abroad just with and not meaning it. Oh, thank you, Eleanor. Oh, Lewis was great. Did they not know what a piece is? Do you know what a piece is? If I was to say, I want a piece and jam. Yeah, sandwich. We call it a piece. A sandwich is a piece. So if I want a piece and sausage, it's a sandwich on sausage. Poor Cody. Cody is my son-in-law that stays in Boston. And he comes over a lot to visit me. But do you know what? I think he's half Scottish now because he's heard us for so long that he can kind of understand. In fact, there was a programme on our TV called The Scheme. Guys, you need to watch this if you can get it. It's called The Scheme and it follows families from it's round about Ayrshire, these families. And they're all poor people, poor families and drug addict families and all this kind of stuff. And it's just a documentary on a day-to-day life of these people, right? These different families. And they talk so fast and so kind of mixed Glaswegian Ayrshire accents that when they're talking really fast, we can't understand them. We can't understand what they're saying. And we come from Scotland. I mean, we've got to slow it down to listen to what's going on. You know, oh, guys, you need to watch it. This Scheme is called. It shows you, and there's some poor people out there. And there's these lassies, right? There's these girls. Kilmarnock, yes, Kilmarnock. Yes, that's where it was Kilmarnock. But there was these lassies, there was 3 of them, right? One of them had a tag on her ankle because she'd just been released for Cortonvale. That's our prison for women. So she'd a tag on, but she was also a methadone user. And there was these two other girls that I don't know what their story was, but it was a hot day, so they've got their bikinis on and they've got the radio on, and they're out in their front garden and they're partying, da, 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 like that, to the music. They're partying. So they see this girl with a tag on, right, and they go over to her and they say, I grassed you in, which means I told the police on you, right? I grassed you in. And she's going, did you? Aye. That means, did you? Okay. Or yes. So she goes, aye, I did. So she goes over. Now the documentary guy's following them like this. And she went, I'll give you a punch in the mouth. And punches the lassie in the mouth. So the lassie gets punched in the mouth, and then she comes in and she sits down and she says, see if I wasn't on this tag. Oh, when I get this tag off, I'll show them who the dafty is. Right? It's just, even for us to listen, we're trying to translate what these people are saying. Your heart's torn because it's a shame. It's a terrible shame for some of them. Some of them it really is. It's heart-wrenching stories. But others you just think to yourself, oh, there's this one guy and I'm don't even want to say his name in case I get a strike or anything. But he steals off every family member he can possibly steal off of. They can't leave him alone in the house, because if they leave him alone in the house, the TV would be gone because he'd be away selling it for drug money. You know, that's the kind of programme this is. But Kilmarnock. So you need to watch that. That's some good viewing for a Saturday night. The scheme, you'll probably get it on YouTube even, or you'll get clips of it definitely. But we like to send clips to Cody. That's my American son-in-law. We like to send him clips, and he's got I've no idea what these guys are talking about. I can't do accents. Scottish murmurs, she's great accents. I just can't do them. But anyway, wow, time has flown. I'm glad you were here for me today. I feel a lot better than what I did. And I'm surprised and a bit disappointed that the lady that wanted me to open the pony shop didn't come in. But this video will be up, so she can always watch it at a later date. And my whole point of my conversation in that chat was, that's bullying. It was bullying that I watched. If you were to see that any other time out in the street, if you were to see people doing that, you'd say that is out of order. I'm not, and I can't, if I go into a chat and I see something like that, I can't sit back. I couldn't do it in public. If I was out in public and I seen that, I would need to go over and go, come on now. I'd probably get a kicking, but it doesn't matter. I would need to do it. So I had to do that in defence to Rick. And it's Pam and Rick, and their channel is Shoot the Shit. And they're great people, and if you want to subscribe to them, please let them know Blueberry sent you, because I love them and they're awesome folk. And they put their hand up and say when they're wrong. These people don't. These people that kid on, they're all sorts. Anyway, I'm not even going to get into that because I'm not bringing that on my channel. I'm trying to be positive. It's my positive face. Anyway, thank you all so much for coming in and spending time with me. I love you all. Thank you to my beautiful mods for moderating. Even though I don't think you've had to, because everyone has been so beautiful this Saturday. And if you don't see a video in the next week, you know what's going on with me. Because I'm not going to do a video until I feel it, you know, and then I'll be back on. I'm never quitting. So don't ever think, oh no, she's never coming back. That will never happen. Because I love doing what I do. And I will be back. And I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.